Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
It's the Joe Concha Tunnel to Towers Foundation Sunday morning show. Now, here's Joe Concha.
And welcome back, everybody. All right, let's bring in Frank Siller. He is the founder of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, T2T.org. You know them well. They're only the big sponsor of this show. And you see Frank all over Fox News as far as just various commercials with some of the biggest stars in sports and entertainment. And there doesn't seem to be anybody on the planet who doesn't want to work with Frank, with his foundation. And they've already committed, get this, just from scratch, basically $1 billion committed to various programs, particularly in helping veterans, for example, have wheelchair access homes or homes that are friendlier to the average home if they have some sort of disability. Frank, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on today.
Frank, obviously you started this. Your brother ran into the World Trade Center, the old Twin Towers, on 9/11. Unfortunately, he never came out. At that point, obviously, I'm sure your family was grieving for some time. But where did you get the idea for Tunnel to Towers? And did you ever, in your wildest dreams, ever see it be this big, where we're talking about now more than $1 billion being given to those who need it most?
Well, no, we never did as a family. We just wanted to honor what my brother did on September 11, 2001, where he ran through the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel with his fire gear on his back to get to the towers to save people's lives. And while doing so, gave up his own. He was the youngest of 7 of us. He was much younger than us. We raised him. My parents died when he was a little boy. And he was married and had 5 kids of his own. So it was a tremendous loss for us as a family. And we just wanted to do the right thing. And by doing the right thing, Joe, as you well know, because you're a great supporter of the foundation.
Thank you.
You know that, we take care of all these great families that pay the ultimate sacrifice to protect us, whether it's a first responder or a military service member that, go out there and put their lives on the line. And when they die and they leave young families behind, we pay every mortgage off in America. Or they get catastrophically injured, we're going to build them a mortgage-free smart home.
And some people sometimes are maybe a little afraid, Frank, to donate to certain charities because they hear about fraud and they hear about how, well, only 3% of all the money raised went to the actual charity, and maybe somebody running the charity ran off with it, or just it was completely mismanaged. In the case of Tunnel to Towers, 93% of all donations go towards programs. That's about as high as you can get, because obviously there is overhead and some certain things you have to take care of. But 93%, that's just an incredible number. How big of a team do you have where you have such a success rate like that?
Well, we have a pretty big team, but what the beautiful thing is, because, we build homes all across America.
Yeah.
We do. Now we made a promise to eradicate homelessness amongst our veterans. We just bought 22 hotels across America where we're remodeling them. And the top 2 floors are apartments for these great heroes, so they have their own place to live. But the first floor gives them all the emotional support that they need, all the comprehensive services they need to assimilate back into society. So, we have tens and tens and tens of thousands of volunteers. And I think that it has to be one of the things that separates us from a lot of foundations. And there's a lot of good ones out there, Joe. But we're proud of the fact that, we have nearly 100 runs and climbs across the country to make sure we never forget what happened on 9/11. We have 200 and some odd golf outings that people put on for us that raises the money for us, and they hand us a check saying, "Here, we believe in what you're doing." We deliver mortgage-free homes. As a matter of fact, last night there was a Delaware state trooper that was shot, almost like Lou Ramos, assassinated, was ambushed, And if you remember 2014, December 20th, 2014, Detectives Lou Ramos in New York were just assassinated because they were a cop. So a Delaware State trooper was killed last night. These men and women that protect us have their lives on the line every single day. And I'm going to be calling, that family shortly to let them know that Tunnel to Towers, we're going to make sure that family, because I understand they have a couple of kids, married with a couple of kids left behind, that they're going to be able to stay in their home because we're going to pay off that mortgage. So when we ask people to donate $11 a month, they know their money is going to go to pay off this mortgage and to pay off other mortgages of these great heroes. So these families, they just lost their dad, their mom, or their husband, and you can't, they need the support. And what better support to make sure they could stay in their home?
And the organization is T2T.org online. If you want to donate that $11 a month, think about it, everybody. That's basically in New York City these days, like 2 cups of coffee or a half a salad. $11. And I know things can be a little bit tougher for some folks out there right now, but I'm sure there is a place you could find that $11. And again, most of that, almost all of that will go towards the causes that Frank Siller is describing. I do want to talk about the celebrities that you're able to get on your commercials that we see on Fox on an hourly basis, daily basis. And what I like about it, Frank, is that there is no political bent to it. In other words, like this, we're all in this together. We're all Americans. We all want to support our veterans or our police officers that protect us most, or anybody who's in need for, quite frankly, in terms of all the different people that Tunnel to Towers supports. And you'll see a Michael Douglas on there. You'll see Kevin James, Mark Wahlberg, Andy Pettit. I met Boomer Wells, David Wells in a green room right after he did an interview with you and Fox and Friends not too long ago. It's just amazing the amount of people you get to come in. It almost is an avalanche effect, right? That once you get some, then others want to follow because they learn about the organization and said, you know what, this is a person I could definitely work with and support.
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
This is Jason Momoa, and I'll be your finance professor today. Welcome to Banking Smarter 101 with Chime. Bam! First lesson, sign up for Chime and set up direct deposit. You'll be joining millions of members banking fee-free. Second lesson, get cash back on eligible purchases while building credit and a higher APY on your savings. That's how you bank smarter this season. Fa-la-la-la-la, class dismissed. Join Chime today.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services and a secure Chime Visa credit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. Members FDIC. Optional services and products may have fees or charges. Details at chime.com/fees-info. With a qualifying direct deposit, earn 1.5% cash back on eligible secure Chime Visa credit card purchases. On-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Results may vary. APY means annual percentage yield. Learn about credit building and more at chime.com.
Here's to quitting. Quitting the couch for a quick run. Quitting the snooze button for a morning workout. Quitting giving up after 2 weeks. You see, staying committed to your fitness goals isn't easy. But with Apple Watch, you don't have to do it alone. Because Apple Watch gives you real-time motivation, plus advanced metrics that track all your workouts, so you can stick to your New Year's fitness resolutions. And once and for all, quit quitting with Apple Watch. iPhone 11 or later required.
From writer-director Ryan Johnson.
The Holy Grail. A perfectly impossible crime.
Wake Up Dead Man has critics singing its praises.
God help me. Anything else?
It's a deliciously entertaining mystery.
That's nice.
It's certified fresh.
It's a miracle.
Okay, you're freaking me out now.
It's the best Knives Out movie yet.
This case is solvable, right?
Oh, you'll see. It's fun.
Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery starring Daniel Craig. Now playing on Netflix.
Yeah, for sure. And hey, Mark Wahlberg was the first celebrity that really came to us and wanted to help us because he heard about us, and he has a great family, and he loves America, and he did this PSA. Who came afterwards? You're right, Kevin James, Michael Douglas, Cole Hauser, and recently, Sylvester Stallone. I did a PSA with him on the set of Tulsa King, several months ago. And he couldn't be any nicer. And every one of them they want to help out because, A, they know where the money is going. They see that our percentage is very high that you just spoke about. And it goes to these great heroes. So it's good for them to help us because we need it. And they see the results, and more are coming out to help us.
Overall, the stats show that there are more than 30,000 veterans who are homeless in this country. That is an overwhelming number. You could fill Madison Square Garden once and half again just with 30,000 alone. So that's just it's a whole bowl of wrong, and I'm so glad you're addressing it. As far as the Christmas season, Frank, anything special that Tunnel to Towers is doing around Christmas, the ultimate time of giving?
Yeah, so we have every year what we call the Season of Hope. We pick out a certain amount of great families that don't know they're going to be getting a mortgage-free home, and we give it to them between after Thanksgiving right up till Christmas. And this year we did 50 mortgage-free homes for this Season of Hope, and we're proud that we do that every year. There's several of them from around New York area for sure, because I know that the listeners, we have the police officer William Moore, Detective Adam Frazee from Massapequa, Sergeant Vera from Floral Park, Plainsville, Marquis Hudson from Piscataway, New Jersey, and so on and so forth. And we have these great families that we help. But not just in the New York area. We do it all over the United States. We're proud to say that we've helped first responder or Gold Star family in every state in America. And there's still so much that has to be happening next year. For the 25th anniversary, I can't believe I'm even saying that it's going to be next year. 2026 is 25 years, and on September 11th that I lost my brother. We're going to deliver 343 mortgage-free homes. Why 343? That was the amount of firefighters that died on 9/11, and being my brother is a firefighter, I thought it was significant that we honor him in such a beautiful way. Look, we want to make sure we never forget what happened on 9/11. We want to make sure we honor the sacrifice, and I think we honor the sacrifice by doing good. And we do good by taking care of these families left behind. And that combination, that's why people join us in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands with the $11 a month. We have corporations. We have Home Depot just stepped up big again for us. They always do. GMC, we're the National Foundation of Choice, T-Mobile, American Express. There's so many big companies that are helping. Budweiser is going to do something really special for the 25th anniversary this year. The Jets, the Giants, the Mets, the Yankees, local teams, of course, but all others out there. We're blessed, but it's the $11 a month, Joe. It's at $11 a month, T2T.org. We're a grassroots foundation, and that $11 a month is how we get it done.
Wow, think about that. 343 homes. Think of the cost of that. And just at $11 a month, the grassroots has become so large that Frank's goal of getting there, I have a feeling that you will get there. But obviously, everybody out there, they need your help. Once again, T2T.org, $11 a month. Do it for the holiday season. Do it if you have a veteran in your family. Do it because you're an American who want to see the homelessness eradicated amongst our veterans. Frank Siller, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great new year, and look forward to seeing you again in 2026.
You too. God bless.
All right. God bless you, Frank. All right. I cannot get over what this organization has accomplished in the most honest of ways, by the way. Again, 93% of donations go towards the charity. You just don't see numbers like that, and it's because of the absolutely unselfish work of Frank Siller. Sly Stallone, that's right. I did see that. Cole Hauser, Rip. From Yellowstone. I mean, the big stars are coming out now, not for vanity. You could tell in those commercials that they mean what they say, and they truly support this effort because of all the good that it is doing. Anyway, this is Joe Concha. This is the Tunnel to Towers Foundation Sunday morning show. We wrap this puppy up in just a moment.
It's the Joe Concha Tunnel to Towers Foundation Sunday morning show.
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.